I don't really like that. Hold up. I don't really like that. Yo, Jamel Redemption here. RBM DRT, repairing broken men by doing righteous things. I'm here on a open vlog, open discussion, live right now. I'm willing to take on guests. If you want to be a guest, if you want to be a guest, you can request anyone. We doing Q&A. You can drop comments in the comment section if you got a question. But I'm gonna just talk about my personal journey. If you're new to my channel, this is RBM DRT, repairing broken men by doing righteous things. There's a lot of things I want to talk about in this video. I'm gonna start by the words of my channel: repairing broken men by doing righteous things. When you think about those words, repairing broken men, you acknowledge the fact that there is a lot of brokenness in the current population of men here in the United States of America. And as a man who identifies as African American, I'm aware that there are a lot of broken men of my demographic, and I identify as one of those broken men. And because I identify as one of those broken men, I want to attempt to repair the broken parts of myself. And that's a form of self-development, self-help, motivation. It's a level of fitness in there. And on my channel, I talk about no fap, sobriety, semen retention, fitness. I've been sober for I've been sober for 6 months. I've been practicing no fap on a streak for the last 3 months. So I can speak on my experiences with sobriety and no fap from my perspective, and also from the research I've done on those topics. As a person who's been struggling with addictions since my teenage years, and for a person who's now in his 30s, approaching his 40s, I have many years of experience with dealing with addictions, dealing with sexual addictions, dealing with substance addictions, abuse, mental illness, obesity. So, as a person who is now a gym buff, I can speak on fitness too now. But back to what I was saying, when you think of those words, repairing broken men, the words that jump out at you are broken, right? That main word, broken. Before you think about the repairing, the men, the doing righteous things, you think about broken. Broken just stands out. In order for something to be broken, at one point it had to be whole. At one point it had to be in working condition. When it comes to broken men, many broken men didn't break themselves. Many broken men weren't a breaker by themselves. Usually when something breaks, it is broken because something external depleted its potential. Something outside of itself broke it. Usually in nature, in mechanics, in most areas of life, something is broken by external force. It usually doesn't break itself. Sometimes things do self-destruct. Sometimes things do implode. But that's the exception to the rule. Usually when something is broken, it is broken by external forces. The same way when something is built, it is built by something outside of itself. A car doesn't build itself. A house doesn't build itself. This phone that I'm using right now to record this video didn't build itself. It was built for a purpose. It can be broken by an external force. It's just the nature of things. So when it comes to men, they are not usually broken by internal things. They were built by something external, and they were broken by something external. Now in nature, if something is broken, it is fixed by something external. It is repaired by something external. If this phone, for example, that I'm using to record on would break, I would take it to a phone repairman or repair person, and they would use the tools that they have to repair said broken phone. If your car is broken, you take your car to a mechanic. Something external will fix that broken device, that broken piece of machinery. When it comes to broken men, same thing. They have to take themselves to something outside of themselves to be repaired. Many a times, a man goes to his faith, his creator, the universe, to be fixed. something outside of himself, something that's greater, that has the training, the expertise, that knows the ins and outs of this man to fix this broken man. But this is the thing about men. Men are like, a lot of times in nature or in machinery, things are built with spare parts. So, although like a machine can't, fix itself with its own spare parts, it can be fixed with spare parts from an external force. Something that can replace the broken deficiencies. Same thing with men. Men are built with the things that can fix them, but it takes something outside of themselves to bring forth awareness that they're in a state of deficiency and they need to be fixed. Some men aren't aware that they're broken. Most broken men aren't aware that they're broken men. They don't even know that they're broken. They're just operating in their dysfunction. They're operating in total disarray. Out of their purpose, out of their functionality, out of their optimal capacity of work. In need of repair. I don't know if what I'm saying is resonating with anyone, but if I'm saying anything wrong, please give me some kind of feedback on how to really convey what you believe I'm trying to say in a more understandable way. But I'm saying it the best way I can right now. Doing righteous things. The righteous things are the tools that are used to repair the dysfunction and the dysfunctional parts inside broken men. Now, your righteous things and my righteous things in my walk is eating healthier, abstaining from consumption of alcohol and drugs, exercising, reading, trying to do better as a human being in society. That's righteous to me. Be a better man. Be a better example. Work hard. Be a man of my word. And conduct myself in a respectable way. That's righteous. These are the tools that I'm using to repair the broken man in me. RBM DRT. Now, sobriety. Man, listen, I just got off work about an hour and 30 minutes ago. I just did a work shift at a job. You know? And not too many months ago, my routine would be, after a night like this, would be to go get some alcohol maybe do a little bit of dope, get real high, get real intoxicated. Now, I'm off work. I just, today I didn't eat any meat. I was plant-based all day. I was totally, I can't even say vegan because I had peanut butter and jelly ain't vegan, but it's plant-based, so to speak. I had 2 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I had 2 fruit smoothies. That was my repertoire of nutrition for the day. And now I'm drinking water after a 10-hour work shift. And before that, I went to the gym and did a light workout and got a massage. So my day was, I would say, productive. And I don't need any form of intoxicants to end my night. Now, I might smoke a cigarette. That's my vice that I maybe need to let go. But I do still smoke cigarettes. I might smoke one. I might smoke one on this video. I don't know if I'll get flagged or nothing. I don't know how Facebook works with it. I'm on Facebook right now, but this video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel. So I don't know how YouTube really working. I'm finally monetized on Facebook. I'm trying to stay that way. I'm trying to get monetized on YouTube. And I'm trying to stay that way. So I'm trying to be more mindful of how I'm moving on these platforms. So if I take a break, which I'm really about to do, I'm smoking a cigarette. Y'all enjoy the music. Matter of fact, I'm going to piece this video up. I'm going to stop this video for a second, come back to it, and edit it. I'm getting there. I'm getting, oh, I might just stay right here and just let the music play for a second. Yeah. This ain't too much of a righteous thing. And I'm talking about righteous thing, but I'm gonna give him up. Yeah, I can't be smoking cigarettes talking about fitness and wellness. I'm gonna put it down. Whew. Then I really don't need it right now. And that's a testament of doing righteous things. I didn't take the break. And I probably will attribute that to no fat and semen retention, that I didn't give into that minor temptation on this video. And that's what I want to talk about now, right now. No fat. That's another righteous thing broken men can do to repair themselves. Like I said, external forces break a lot of men. And a lot of times, that external force, it comes in the form of the female. And not, females just being evil. Evil. All women are scared to listen evil. Most definitely. Shout out to Brad Noel and the band Sublime. R.I.P. Brad Noel. But that's I'm a backtrack where, but it reminds me. Recently, I was thinking about the song from Sublime called "What I Got," and in that song, it says, "Love is what I got." Remember that. Now, I've just had like an epiphany within my semen retention no fap journey. SR no fap has led me to understand in my own consciousness That all I have is my consciousness. And my consciousness at its best is full of love and light. At its best. But when I'm giving into my lower nature, my greediness, my lust, my resentments, what's the man name? Wayne Dyer? Is that his name? Wayne Dyer? Hold up. Is Wayne Dyer? Yeah, Wayne Dyer. He's like a famous American author and motivational speaker. He has a saying that I like. It says, there are no justified resentments. There are no justified resentments. When you holding on to resentment to another human being or a situation, there are no justified ones. And that's a true statement. And NoFap SR is giving me the aptitude to understand my consciousness. And like the song from Sublime said, it's all I got. It's what I got. When I'm down or depressed, or when I feel confused, or when I feel inspired and I feel confident, all I have is my consciousness. All I have is the love I have inside. Christ never asked nobody for money. Christ never gave nobody money. He asked for faith. He gave love. And that's really all we got. But like I was saying, SR and semen retention can get you to a place where you understand your consciousness better, where you can have better confidence and you can have a better aptitude on how you are viewing your own experiences. But there are dark sides to repairing. You gotta do the work. And just like any other work, you're gonna have your good days, you're gonna have your bad days, you might make a mistake, you might have to double work, you might have to work hard. If you're working with other people, somebody might not come to work that day, the weight might be on your shoulders, you might get paid poorly. So the repairing part is hard work. But you gotta do the righteous thing. RBM DRT. RBM DRT. Love is what I got. Remember that. Early in the morning. The NoFap got me to that realization of what I got. I have this consciousness. I have this awareness of existence. And it's really all we have, because we all are one. You know? We all are one. We are one. No matter what we do. There I go speaking in songs again. That's the great band, Make Amaze, featuring Frankie Beverly, if you ain't familiar. NoFap semen retention are very powerful tools when it comes to repairing broken men. They are tools that you use that come equipped inside your manhood. Literally, if you discipline that, like I said, it's dark sides. Because one thing I've noticed as I get deeper into my semen retention, no fap journey, I notice my phenotype changing. I notice me getting gains in the gym. I notice my voice getting deeper. So my ego will tell me, oh, I can get some girls, I can get some better quality woman, or I can use this to my advantage to, lust on women. That's called edging. That's a dark side of no fap semen retention. And that's something that I just really began to become aware of in myself. And it's something that I have to really fix. So when you are repairing broken men by doing righteous things, you gotta be careful not to keep doing the same things you used to do, because that will be counterproductive to repairing, and then you're not truly repairing, you're just masking and doing botched work on a broken man. You really want to go get in there and really do the work, put the elbow grease in there to really be repairing that broken man. Because at that point, the external forces that once broke you are no longer your excuse. They really ain't your excuse at all. Because although you may have had an external force break you, it was still your choice to, I don't say the choice, it was still you as a man. I don't know. I don't want to get into that whole, because then that will be blaming and that will be resentment. So I got to come up with another analogy about that. But edging ain't the way to go. Edging ain't the way to go. Like, for example, although I've been practicing no fap and SR, I have been edging in my mind. I've edged in my mind. I've strived to not edge, but when I see a beautiful woman, I do minor edging. I imagine myself with that woman. Sometimes I might say something to a woman that ain't becoming of a man who's practicing no fap semen retention. I might think of a woman in a, what do you call it? Chauvinistic? I don't know. What's that word? Misogynist. I'll have misogynistic tendencies, which is not healthy at all, whether you're practicing SR or not. But like I said, I just really started becoming aware of this. It's a word called brahmacharya. It's a Sanskrit Indian word. And true brahmacharya is like celibacy not only in your body, but celibacy in your words and your thoughts. So words, thoughts, deeds must be no fap semen retention. And that's something that that's the next level. Brahmacharya. Becoming totally engulfed in no thought of sex. Oh, that's deep. That's kind of scary. But that's a repair, that's a work, it takes a real skillsman. It takes a worker to do that level of work in repairing. And I'm really like that. Because I'm at like day in this streak right now with no PMO. PMO is porn. Hold up, PMO. PMO is porn master, or I'm not trying to get flagged. So I've had no PMO I had no PMO at all. 86 days. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm on an 86-day streak. I'm approaching 90 days. I'm really like that. I haven't watched one of those videos in 86 days. I haven't touched meat in that manner in 86 days. I'm really like that. You know? And I'm a be proud of myself because of that. Because men who are still watching this video as of right now, some of y'all really like that. And if you really like that, go ahead and give me a what's gonna be our exclamation mark for this? RBM DRT. Give me a RBM DRT if you really like that. Because a lot of men cannot make it this far. Yeah. Almost at 90 days. That's wild. That's wild. And like I've done, like I said, like when I was talking about brahmacharya, I read a book about brahmacharya recently. And that's really what brought awareness to the fact that I was doing it wrong. I ain't gonna lie. I've been doing it wrong, per se. Because my words and my thoughts ain't been totally aligning with no fap SR. Because I've been thinking about it too much. And I've been talking about it too much. You know? So the next level, not only for me, but any guy watching this video right now, the next level is, if you haven't been, is to be practicing SR and no fap in your thoughts and in your words. Not with just abstaining physically. You have to abstain mentally and verbally. And that's a hard work, but that's a necessary work. A very necessary work in this journey. But if you're sober, it gives you the strength, and that's what's giving me the strength, practicing sobriety and fitness on top of the no fap and SR. If you're not journaling, if you don't have a journal, if you don't watch videos like this, if you don't read the proper books, if you're not doing all the things that are required for the repairing part, you won't be skilled enough to really repair that broken man inside. And you won't be doing the righteous things that are necessary to RBM DRT. This video been kind of interesting because I didn't set out really to be this long-winded, but I'm glad I did. And I think I earned a new follower either on my Facebook channel or on my YouTube channel. And whichever one you're on, I appreciate you. And don't just follow me. Give me a comment, man. Let's fellowship. You know, let's increase our brotherhood and our army of men who are RBM DRT. Peace.